My grandpa came west in the 80s to the prairies where grain grows like grass. But the wheat board and freight rates got Grandpa, and so Grandpa went east second class. Oh, it's 40 below in the winter, and it's 20 below in the fall, and it rises to 0 in springtime, and we don't have no summer at all. It was raining and hailing this morning on the corner of Portage and Main. Now it's noon and the basements are flooded, and the dust storms are starting again. Oh, it's 40 below in the winter, and it's 20 below in the fall, and it rises to 0 in springtime, and we don't have no summer at all. Come and pay for my fare if you love me, and I'll hasten to bid you adieu, and farewell to your Red River Valley, and its natives all shivering and blue. Oh, it's 40 below in the winter, and it's 20 below in the fall, and it rises to 0 in springtime, and we don't have no summer at all. There's a place in Vancouver the loggers know well. It's a place where they keep Rutgard whiskey to sell. They also keep borders and they keep them like hell. And the name of that place is the Grand Hotel. Oh, the Grand Hotel when the loggers come in. It's amusing to see the proprietor grin, for he knows they've got cash and he'll soon have it all. So come on, boys, have a drink, you will hear Tommy call. Oh, the bartenders laugh as the money rolls in. They drink beer and whiskey, champagne, rum and gin, till they all get so boozy they can't drink no more. And the loggers lay scattered all over the floor. In the morning the loggers wake up from their bed. Their money is gone and oh Lord, what a head. They rush to the bar and they call for a drink, and Tommy gets busy a-slinging the ink. That's 4 bits for your bed, though you slept on the floor, and the breakfast you've missed will be 4 bits more, and a $4 meal ticket good at the bar, and a pass back to camp on the old Cassiar. There's a place in Vancouver the loggers know well. It's a place where they keep Rutgard whiskey to sell. They also keep borders and they keep them like hell. And the name of that place is the Grand Hotel. times to and fro, with a dish in each hand, about all they can man, at Buck's Camp down at Monroe. Oh, the low-key does fine as she makes the incline, makes it both puff, snort, and blow. It would unman your nerves as she slides round the curves at Buck's Camp down at Monroe. McCormick is our foreman, he's lazy as he's big. He rolled a log the other day and killed our only pig. It's amusing to me, those waiters to see as they pass many times to and fro, with a dish in each hand, about all they can man, at Buck's Camp down at Monroe. Yes, at Buck's Camp down at Monroe. It was way out west in Alberta, where the coyotes howl and sing, where it rained and hailed all summer, and we never raised a thing. Oh, I came out here one summer, away out in the west. I think I'll turn and go back, or I will starve to death. We traveled through Battle Lake Valley, through muskeg, mud, and mire, till I came where they were surveying a road for the CPR. I built a little log cabin with a roof of natural clay. Dear friends, I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm bound for the USA. Oh, money, I haven't $1, and the grub stake, she's run mighty low. Just as soon as the frog ponds freeze over, it's back to the US I'll go. Farewell to the poor old homesteader, farewell to the land so free, farewell to sunny Alberta, she's too darn cold for me. I met you in a quartz mine, in that good old town of Butte. You certainly look cute, dressed in your mucker's suit. And the shift boss said, come on boys, put that muck into the chute, and I'll show you how to run that big machine. But times have changed since then, old pal. I've been promoted since. The position that I hold today would elevate a prince. For I'm a hard rock miner, I run the waterliner, down in the dust and the dirt. You can see me any evening when those Kimberley lights are gleaming, wringing sweat out of my shirt. Oh, 2 years in the Flin-Flon, and 4 in the Yukon, and 3 in the Coeur d'Alene. But you lost me, partner, when you went to the Cobalt, and I to the South Lorraine. Holy gee, but I'm tired. I wish that I'd get fired. I'd go where that green grass grows. But I know that I'd be pining to get back to mining, wearing those dirty old clothes. Yes, I know that I'd be pining to get back to mining, up where old Mark Creek flows. mighty waters foam and boil, and rushing torrents roar. On Fraser River's northern soil lies hid the golden ore. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore. Far, far from home we miners roam, we feel its joys no more. These we have sold for yellow gold on Fraser River's shore. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore. In cabins rude, our daily food is quickly counted o'er. Beans, bread, salt, meat is all we eat, and the cold earth is our floor. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore. At night we smoke, then crack a joke, try cards till found a bore. A good night said, we go to bed to dream of home once more. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore. Lonely our lives, no mothers' wives, no sisters' love runs o'er. When home we come at set of sun to greet us at the door. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore. With luck at last, our hardships past, we'll head for home once more, and greet the sight with wild delight of California's shore. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore. And once on shore we nevermore will roam through all our lives. A home we'll find just to our mind, and call our sweethearts wives. Far from home, on Fraser River's shore we labor hard. So does our bard to dig the golden ore.
Saskatchewan, the land of snow, where winds are always on the blow, and people sit with frozen toes, and why we stay here no one knows.
Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan, there's no place like Saskatchewan. We sit and gaze across the plains and wonder why it never rains. And Gabriel blows his trumpet sound. He says the rain, she's gone around.
Our pigs are dying on their feet because they have no food to eat. Our horses, though of bronco race, starvation stares them in the face.
Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan, there's no place like Saskatchewan. We sit and gaze across the plains and wonder why it never rains. And Gabriel blows his trumpet sound. He says the rain, she's gone around.
The milk from cows has ceased to flow. We had to ship them east, you know. Our hens are old, they lay no eggs. Our turkeys eat grasshopper legs.
Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan, there's no place like Saskatchewan. We sit and gaze across the plains and wonder why it never rains. And Gabriel blows his trumpet sound. He says the rain, she's gone around.
But still we love Saskatchewan. We're proud to say we're native ones. So count your blessings drop by drop. Next year we'll have a bumper crop.
Saskatchewan, Saskatchewan, there's no place like Saskatchewan. We sit and gaze across the plains and wonder why it never rains. And Gabriel blows his trumpet sound. He says the rain, she's gone around. Oh, some may sit in their swivel chairs midst the city's rush and rumour, and fret o'er the cares of the world affairs and the woes of the poor consumer. But I don't envy such gilded ease. Just give me the salt-soaked ocean breeze, the lift and surge of the white-capped seas, and the deck of a halibut schooner. I want no fuss with the pale-faced cuss, the clerk or piano tuner, who spend their lives in those stifling hives in the struggle for more mazuma. But give me the wind-swept ocean space, where the flat ones flop and the door is waste, and the salt scud whips in your upturned face as you pull for the side of the schooner. Yes, give me a packet that's sound and tight, and a skipper with guts to boomer, up under the heel of the northern lights, where the grey seas strive to doom her. Through the grinding ice, where the ground lines freeze, through the howling gales and the pounding seas. For it's into such tranquil spots as these you must drive with a halibut schooner. We earn what we get, you may later that, though we sometimes pull a boner. For the weather that's brewed off Yakutat, it can change like a woman's humor. When the queer thing flies to the schooner's truck, we slash our gear and damn our luck. For we've time for naught but to cut and duck, for safety aboard the schooner. And then, when our schooner is safe in port, and we land in a boisterous humor, we thank the gods that our stay is short, and we wish we were leaving sooner. We're up and we're coarse and we're loud, what then? We're the salt of the earth, we're Dorymen. And tomorrow night we'll be off again, to the banks in a halibut schooner. To the banks in a halibut schooner.
There's a twisting trail a-winding to my trap line in the mountains, where the silky pelted martin love to play. There's a bitter north wind blowing, but I'm packed up so I'm going to those lonely mountain valleys far away. I hear the red gods calling from where the cricks are brawling, and their voices stir me to the very core. And I cannot crush the longing for that little old log cabin where the virgin forest grows beside my door. When the bear comes out of hiding, down the trail I'll come a-striding till I reach the icy waters of the lake. And you'll know that I'm a-comin' when you hear my outboard hummin' as it leaves a trail of bubbles in its wake. So I'll see you in the springtime when the ice goes down the river and the noisy geese are winging o'er the bay. To those secret trysting places in those wide and open spaces up the muddy Duncan River far away. Braille, petit Jean, braille, papa la tour, maman la tour, pépé la tour, mémé la tour, mon oncle la tour, ma tante la tour, Baptiste la tour, Dijon la tour, Fanfan la tour, Disep la tour, François la tour, France la tour, et puis tout loulour. Braille, petit Jean, braille, et moi je vais jouer. Et moi je vais jouer, et moi je vais jouer.
Oh, the merry summers, as you will see, loaded in St. Andrews for the old country. She loaded deals and lobsters too, and shipped fine men for to make a crew. Across the banks we soon did steer, and set our course for the old Cape Clear. We worked with the greatest ease, and made the run in 30 days. Now we are landed in Liverpool, bound back for Boston with gas coal. Soon out of the channel we shall steer, and bid adieu to old Cape Clear. But the summers meets with a heavy gale, and springs a leak under close reef sail, with her bowsprit gone and her rudder too, and soon will be a used-up crew. 6 days we pumped her with a will, while thought of home each heart did fill. On the 7th morn our pumps did sound, 9 feet of water in the hold was found. But in the morning we can see the William Bradley upon our lee. We all stood by and did wear her round, and set our colours Union down. And as the Bradley did draw near, and close upon our quarter steer, we hailed her as she did go past. Our captain cries, "We're sinking fast." Then our captain says to every man, "Swing out the boats, save all you can. Save all you can, lower the boats away, and on this wreck we'll no longer stay." Then into the boats we all did get, not thinking of the cold and wet. On the Bradley's deck we soon did stand, to be welcomed there by every man. Now the Bradley's crew was 8, I mean, before our crew made up 19, and our grub being short and our water low, into some port in Spain we'll go. Now to the sorrow of every heart, in this port of Cadiz we must part. Oh, some will go and some remain. Good luck to all till we meet again.
Come all you good people, I'll sing you a song about the poor people, how they get along. They start in the spring, finish up in the fall, and when it's all over, you got nothing at all, and it's hard, hard times. Well, you start with your jigger first thing in the spring. Across the gunnel, you'll make the line sing. Perhaps lose your jigger, get froze with the cold, and that's how you start to go in the hole. And it's hard, hard times. When so much fish is caught, then it's put out to dry. The next is the trouble to keep off the flies. It's buzz all around, more trouble for you. Then out comes the sun, and it's all split in two.
And it's hard, hard times.
Then here comes the schooners, go get your supplies. A good price this summer, just make it good, boys. $7 for large and $6.50 for small. Get out your West Indies, you got nothing at all.
And it's hard, hard times.
And then comes the carpenter to build you a house. He'll build it so snug you can scarce find a mouse. With holes in the roof and the rain it will pour, the chimney will smoke and it's open the door.
And it's hard, hard times.
Well, next comes the doctor, the worst of them all, saying what's been the matter with you all the fall. He says that he'll cure you of all your disease. When your money he's got, you can die if you please.
And it's hard, hard times.
Well, the best thing to do is to work with a will. And when it's all over, you're hauled on the hill. You're hauled on the hill and way down in the cold. And when it's all over, you're still in the hole.
And it's hard, hard times. Yes, it's hard, hard times.
Farewell to the groves of shillelagh and shamrock. Farewell to the girls of old Ireland all round. May your hearts be as merry as ever I would wish them, when far away across the ocean I'm bound. Oh, my father is old and my mother's quite feeble. To leave their own country, it grieves their hearts sore. Oh, the tears in great drops down their cheeks they are rolling, to think they must die upon a foreign shore. But what matter to me where my bones they be buried, if in peace and contentment I can spend my life. Oh, the green fields of Canada, they daily are bloomin'. It's there I'll put an end to my miseries and strife. So it's pack up your sea stores and tarry no longer. $10 a week isn't very bad pay, with no taxes or tithes to devour up your wages when you're on the green fields of America. Oh, the sheep run unshorn and the land's gone to rushes. The handyman's gone and the winders of creels. Away across the ocean, good journeymen tailors and fiddlers that play out the old mountain reels. But I remember the time when old Ireland was flourishing, when lots of her tradesmen could work for good pay. But since our manufactories have crossed the Atlantic, It's now we must follow to America. So it's now to conclude and to finish my story. If ever friendless Irishman chances my way, with the best in the house I will treat him and welcome at home on the green fields of America. Là où ce qui sont tous les Raftsmen, là où ce qui sont tous les Raftsmen, dont les chantiers ils ont monté. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Et par Biton ils ont passé, et par Biton ils ont passé avec leurs provisions achetées. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. En canot des corses montés, en canot des corses montés, et du plaisir ils ont donné. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Des porcs et beans ils ont mangé, des porcs et beans ils ont mangé pour les estomacs restaurés. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Dans les chantiers sont arrivés, dans les chantiers sont arrivés des manches d'argent fabriquées. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Kalutaoué fut étonné, Kalutaoué fut étonné, tant de faisant briller leur hache trompée. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Quand le chantier fut terminé, quand le chantier fut terminé, chacun chez eux s'en retournait. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Leurs femmes blanches sont embrassées, leurs femmes blanches sont embrassées, toutes très contentes de se retrouver. Bing shilla-ding, bang shilla-dang, laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang. Laissez passer les Raftsmen. Bing shilla-ding, bing bang.
On Pacasqua River, so early one morning, while mending my tump-line, I hear the geese calling. Over the brule, long clamoring cry, flying formation against the grey sky. Come the wild goose, high over the north shore, and I'm going home. The river is open, but the lake's frozen over. It's time to pack out when so late in October. Winter is coming, the wild goose knows. We've had a long fall, and it's time to go. With the wild goose, high over the north shore, and I'm going home. I've made lots of money, got money to burn, and when I have spent it, I know I'll return. After the freeze-up when snow is dry, for to work in the tall woods where I wish that I was a wild goose, wild goose, high over the North Shore, and I'm going home. I've worked in the bush, spent money in town. I'd like to get married, but I can't settle down. At the last portage, when I pack no more, let me fly with the wild goose high over North Shore. With the wild goose, wild goose, high over the North Shore, and I'm going home.
It was early in the spring when I decided to go for to work up in the woods in North Ontario. And the unemployment office said they'd send me through to the little Abitibi with the survey crew. And the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.
Now the man, Black Toby, was the captain of the crew, and he said, I'm gonna tell you boys what we're gonna do. They wanna build a power dam, and we must find a way for to make the little Ab flow round the other way. And the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.
So we surveyed to the east and we surveyed to the west, and we couldn't make our minds up how to do it best. Little lab, what shall I do? For I'm all but going crazy with the survey crew. And the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.
There was black fly everywhere, a-crawling in your whiskers and a-crawling in your hair, and a-swimming in the soup and a-swimming in the tea. Oh, the devil take the black fly and let me be. And the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.
Oh, the bull cook's name was Blind River Joe. If it hadn't been for him, we'd have never pulled through. For he bound up our bruises and he kidded us for fun, and he lathered us with bacon grease and balsam gum.
And the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. Black Toby fell to swearing 'cause the work went slow, and the state of our morale was a-getting pretty low. And the flies swarmed heavy, it was hard to catch your breath as you staggered up and down the treader talking to yourself. And the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.
At last the job was over, Black Toby said, we're through with the little Abitibi and the survey crew.
'Twas a wonderful experience, and this I know, I'll never go again to North Ontario. With the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. Oh, the black fly, the little black fly, always a black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.